What's going on, guys? It's Brandon again, and today I'm bringing you a new War Thunder / Pixlr video, and this is just going to be in a response to some of the comments that I got on my video, my Pixlr video, about how to make user skins with that. So more people just wanted some tips about how to use it, how I use it. Pixlr is just more of a thing that I use just for quick skins, just to test something out. But it also works if you really want to get into some in-depth skins. But I mean, if you really want to get in-depth, then I recommend that you go ahead and go download like Photoshop or something like this. But this is just like a little good starter tool that's kind of like Photoshop, and it will get you started. So really quick before we jump into this video, I know it's been a few days since I've uploaded, but like I said down in the comments, I was talking to somebody about it. It's like when you're in college or high school or anything like that. I'm in college, but you guys all know how finals are, semester finals and stuff like that. So it just puts a lot of weight on your back, and you got a lot of work to do. You know, you got to put your head into the books and not mess around. So apologies for not getting a video up. That's mainly what I've been doing, studying, stuff like that, getting ready. So I hope that doesn't discourage anyone from watching the videos, but we will go ahead and jump right into this. This skin layout right here is the JPEG for, not the JPEG, the PNG for the B-24 Liberator, as you can see. So really quick, what we're going to do is whenever you're putting a base file in here, I already went through it in my last video. I'll have a link to my last video down in the description. But what you want to do is you want to go to like File, Open Image, and then you just want to pick whatever skin you're using. You see this, you guys are probably wondering what the hell is this. Guess what? Chicken bent over, and then I have a little chicken anime type character over here. My friend Drex wanted, he's always saying guess what, chicken butt, so I made him a chicken butt skin. It says guess what on one side and chicken butt on the other. But anyway, just go ahead and go in here and pick your skin, double click it, and it'll come up in the window here. So what I normally like to do after I do this, I have a background layer that's usually locked. So what I normally do is I go over here to the right on layers, and I click duplicate layer. And after I click duplicate layer, it just brings up another layer here. So that way, say for example, I'll just show you really quick. Say I'll just go into the brush tool, and I'll just take this and I'll put the diameter up. I'm taking a square and then putting the diameter up to like, just put it up to like 999. And then we will make the plane a base color of red. So, you know, going through here, just making the entire Liberator red. This is just examples. So you can't see the background anymore. So if you want to place anything else, you're out of luck. So what you do to fix that, so you go ahead and you go over here to the background and copy. Okay. Then down here there's a little arrow. It's like a little up arrow with two sideways arrows, I guess you could say. It says toggle layer settings. Go ahead and click that. But what you can do is you can drag the opacity down and up, basically. So whenever I'm using this, say if I want to go in here and I'll just say layer, and I'm going to open the images layer. So I can put in another image, not put in a whole other background. Just say I'll just put in the chicken butt. Okay. That way I can see where I'm going to place it on the wing or on the, you know, side of the plane or on the fuselage, something like that. So I know, so I can visually see where it's going to go, basically. So that's just one of the tips that I normally, or one of the strategies I normally use when using Pixlr or something along those lines. So say, this brings me to my next point, but if you have a image that you import, a layer that you import, if you have something that has like white all around it, then what you can do is you can go over to this little pen tool at the top left. It's called the wand tool. What you want to do is you want to go over here and click on the most dominant color on here. So of course it's white. Go and click on that, and it's going to give you like a little dotted line outline of this. And then what you want to do is go onto your computer and click delete, or on your keyboard, I mean computer, and it'll go ahead and get rid of it. Now you're stuck with this dotted line. Now I don't think, yeah, if you go ahead and right click on it, then just right click on the dotted lines, it'll go ahead and it will get rid of the dotted lines for you. So of course there's going to be a few other little parts on here that have white on them, so go ahead and delete it, deselect. Go ahead and zoom in on this, put the white on there, and then click deselect. Yep, I think I missed it, or sorry, delete first, and then deselect. If I can just manage to click on it. Okay. If it doesn't deselect, go ahead and grab the little lasso tool up here. Just hover over it, and then click deselect. There we go. Now it's going through. Okay, now say if you have a little bit of some like white lines around this. Say the wand tool didn't clean everything up Another little thing that I like to do is go into the filters, and if you click on the little blur option right here, it'll go ahead and it'll remove some of that for you. It just kind of blurs it out. It doesn't blur out the whole picture, but it gets rid of it just enough to clear it up. So now you're wondering, how do I resize this object? Okay, so what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to, I believe it's, yeah, edit. And then you're going to go, make sure you have that layer, the layer of the chicken right here. You see the chicken. Make sure that you have the picture that you want to resize selected over here in the layers. Then go to edit, and then go to free transform. This then allows you to transform the object any way you like. You know, you want to rotate it or something like that. So we'll just go ahead and make it kind of small here. And I'm guessing that this is going to be like the left side of the plane. So we're going to go ahead and just stick it right on there. So there you go. That's just kind of like how you free transform a layer. So now what we have is, oops, let me drag that down. We have totally red with a chicken butt on it. So that's just how you add in images or something along those lines. So another little quick tip that I will touch on really quick. I know that a lot of you guys probably have questions about custom fonts or something like that. Where I get all my fonts from is this website called DeFont. And if you want to get any of these and just go ahead and download them, they got some pretty crazy stuff in here. And this is usually how a lot of commentators or, you know, video makers get some interesting little fonts on their thumbnails or in their videos or something like that. So just go ahead and find one that you like. Let's go to old school. And you got to click, just click download on one of them. Let's do Marcel. I've already downloaded it before. And then what you're going to do next is just click on one of the text files, and here it's going to have like a little A on it or something. And this one's really big. And then it's going to have a little install option up here. And all you got to do is just click install, and then it will go ahead and install to your computer. And then there you go. Basically, you have your own new little custom font. But just remember, you're going to have to restart Pixlr to have the... If you have Pixlr up, then you download one of these. It's not going to show up there instantly in your little font editor section. I'll go ahead and show that next. So make sure you restart Pixlr if you download one of these while it's open. Okay, so now we're back on Pixlr. So if you want to put in your custom font or something like that, then go ahead and just go down the little A tool, just like any other, you know, photo editor. Go ahead and just click somewhere on here, and just go ahead and make the base color black. So we're gonna, what should we type in? I'm gonna type in Snappy, since my good friend Snappy wanted it to be in the video. So there you go, Snappy, your name's in there. So the font that I'm just going to use is Action Comics, but let me see here. I didn't restart my Pixlr, so that other one's not going to show up. But we're just going to go ahead and make mine Action Comics, as you can see, big and bold. So you can also resize it, or if you want to go use the free transform layer, then, you know, you can always do that. So right here, you can't fill it in. Now, people are going to probably ask me, how do you fill them in? So what you're going to do next is you're going to go over here to the layers, and I'll just give you an example why you can't fill it in like this. See, it just gives you a little non-negotiable button here. So you're going to go over to your layer. You're going to hit Resaturize Layer. This allows you to paint inside it or do something along those lines. So, Snappy, you're now in the video, and your name is lime green. So let's go ahead and put it like that. I'm sure this is going to be like right on the wing when this all comes to. So basically, that's it for your custom fonts. And if you just want to put them in, just go to the website, download what you want, and there you go. You got your new custom fonts in your editor. So I think that's basically all the stuff that I really need to cover. If I missed anything, then please go ahead and tell me down in the comments. I mean, there's a whole bunch of other stuff in here that you can use to make your photos more interesting. You got brightness and contrast, and you can make your stuff look really nice and crisp with this. But I'm not going to do that right now. It's just stuff that you got to really play around with and, you know, learn it yourself. But if you guys want me to do another video on this, then please go ahead and tell me down in the comments. I'm just going to keep this video kind of short. I don't want to overwhelm you guys. So go ahead and tell me, guys, what you think. If you want more videos and more in-depth videos on this, then go ahead and tell me. But I think that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, anything else, go ahead and tell me. I'll try to get more videos out this week, since I have a little bit more free time on my hand and it's back to the books. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. My name's Brandon, and make sure you put that back up. My name's Brandon, and as always, have a nice day.